An Abuja-based NGO, Public and Private Development Center (PPDC), has called on the private sector to channel some of its corporate social responsibility to courts. Mr. Kenechukwu Agu, Senior Program Manager of the center, said such synergy would contribute to effective judicial services in Nigeria. The manager also appealed to governments at all levels to review judges' salaries to curb corruption in the sector.
A lot of people feel dissatisfied because they've not had justice one way or the other, and they begin to cause trouble in the society. So we are calling on everybody, government, private sector, everybody. We need to put hands together to make the justice sector work. And yes, financial autonomy is greatly needed for the judiciary to be effective. Judicial autonomy financially is an issue that we're also advocating for. Because, we believe that when the courts, when the judiciary has their own budget and they have access to the funds directly, it will go a long way. Because as it stands, what it means is that if you don't have a governor that has the will, the political will to focus in this area, then you have a huge challenge. And we must, at this time, appreciate the governors in the first 3 states where we worked with, because in their 2024 budget, they have made provisions to sustain our projects. For instance, provisions to buy airtime, to buy for the notification systems, to buy internet data for the use of the system. Because these digital systems that we've supplied, if the states cannot maintain it by buying data and all, it will be a waste. So financial autonomy for the judiciary is something we are also very much advocating for. And of course, it tells a lot on what the judiciary can do. Because if they need to go cap in hand every time to look for funds to do what they're doing, it's not. And it's also a time to even call on our private sector. The judiciary is a good place to do corporate social responsibility. It's a good place. It's a good place because injustice to one is a threat to justice to one, is a threat to justice to everybody. The last time the judge's salary was reviewed was about 10 years ago. What this means is that a federal high court judge receiving 500,000 and has been a judge for the last 10 years has been receiving 500,000 for the last 10 years. 500,000 10 years ago, if you convert it to the dollar, at let's just assume at 250 or 300, cannot be the same 500,000 you are receiving in 2024 when the dollar is at 1,500 naira. Your purchasing power has gone down, and you've been a judge for long. Don't you think that this could breed corruption? This could breed corruption because a judge is receiving 500,000, and I bring in 500 million, and he looks at the circumstances. There are no ways, there are no imminent open threats for him being caught at that time. It breeds corruption. And corruption thrives in a place of secrecy.